Spring semester registration opens next week. ACE hosts 2 popular events, and Lady Gaga gets a surprise visit from a fan. All this and more on FSC Today. Good evening and welcome to FSC Today. I'm Olivia DeArmond. Our weekly newscast will keep you updated on the latest news, sports, and entertainment. Students are reaching for an unlikely product to recover from a workout or a night of drinking. Maggie Sutton has more.
Hello and welcome to Go Healthy FSC. I'm Maggie Sutton. We'll keep you updated on fitness tips, healthy eating, and college life. Rumor has it that students have started using Pedialyte, a drink formulated for children who are struggling with vomiting or diarrhea, to help replenish electrolytes instead of Gatorade or water. But is there really a difference? Students and experts weigh in on the issue. More students are starting to use Pedialyte to refuel from a workout or cure a hangover.
I've been using Pedialyte as an electrolyte replenisher. It's something to kill dehydration for probably 4 years now. I like Gatorade and I'll use Gatorade, but I feel like Pedialyte is just takes it to the next degree.
Our coach, we had a trainer who would make us drink it after like really intense races, because for swim meets you usually have like 4 races in a day, so you're not just you're not just swimming one thing. So like if we had a really intense long race, we'd drink it really fast before our other race.
Despite these beliefs, Michael McElveen says that there is really no added benefit in using Pedialyte.
The makeup of them is similar to Gatorade in that it's helping replace electrolytes and help with rehydration.
According to McElveen, Pedialyte also contains more than double the amount of sodium than Gatorade. In contrast, Gatorade has almost double the amount of sugar as Pedialyte, but that doesn't mean that Pedialyte is better for you.
The reality is we don't really need that much. You've got to really we're talking ultra marathon type things to really be needing that level of electrolyte replacement. As we're looking at it from an athletic perspective, we need those sugars, we need those calories as part of refueling.
McElveen says the most important thing when recovering from a workout or a night of excess alcohol consumption is rehydration.
Really, it's just about getting some food in, getting some hydration in, so that we can get replenished and kind of get our body back to normal.
McElveen says that unless you're working out for 90 minutes plus, there's really no need to use anything other than water to rehydrate. As far as recovering from a hangover, studies show there's really no difference between using Gatorade, Pedialyte products, or water to recover. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Maggie Sutton. Like us on Facebook and stay healthy, FSC.
Doctors remind us that nothing is better for rehydrating than water. The fall semester is almost over, and that means it's time to register for spring classes. Registration for the spring semester starts on November 11th at 8 p.m. and ends November 21st at 12 p.m. You can sign up for classes through the FSC portal. If you have any questions, contact your academic advisor. Tomorrow night, ACE will be having another Southern Cinema event. Monsters University will be shown at 9 o'clock in Badcock Gardens. The movie is a prequel to Monsters, Inc. and takes fans back to how these monsters became professional scarers in college. ACE is also having their annual casino night this Friday, November 8th. This event will be held in Ordway, room 162. It starts at 8 p.m. There will be many games and prizes for everyone to win. The FSC campus recently added another feature to the largest single-site collection of Frank Lloyd Wright buildings in the world. Wright created the design for the new Usonian House in 1938. The house and gift shop make up the Sharp Family Tourism and Education Center, which will be the first stop for more than 30,000 annual historic tours. Now let's check in with David Tomczynski for an update on our mock athletic teams.
Hello Mock fans and welcome to another edition of Southern Sports. I'm David Tomczynski. Let's get you caught up on the past week in Florida Southern athletics. The men's golf team just finished its final fall tournament in preparations for the upcoming season. The Mocs finished 11th among 16 teams competing in the McDonough Cup. The team was led by All-American senior Tim Crouch, who finished in a two-way tie for 4th place. Crouch was one of 18 golfers to finish with a final score under par, shooting 4 under for the tournament. Crouch and the rest of the team will now prepare for the spring season and the NCAA Division II tournament. College football Saturdays is something that Florida Southern students never get to be a part of, but we have a little bit of action for you from our intramural team. Tony D'Angelo has more.
Sigma Chi A found themselves in a grueling battle against Lambda Chi A in a heated intramural football matchup on October 10th.
Lambda Chi's a great opponent. They really played a good game. I'm just looking forward to the playoffs, really.
I would say today was a pretty impressive win because they're our biggest opposition for the season. Every single night, I want to say, we were drawing up plays inside Adam Capel's room. He's the quarterback, by the way, and I want to say we implemented them very well.
It was a tough game. Yeah, opposition was tough. We just came out here, gave it our best. I don't know, it's hot out.
Ty Jensen's nickname is Squeaky Shoes Man because he's so fast, and he nicknamed himself that. I don't know why he did it, but he's a really, really huge asset to our team, and Squeaky Shoes was on today, Tony. He really was.
Really, he performs miracles. You know, you throw the ball to him and it's almost guaranteed touchdown the way he just dances through the field. It's really fun to watch.
Sigma Chi appears very hungry for a championship and will most certainly continue to throw Ty Jensen the football. For Southern Sports, I'm Tony D'Angelo.
Our men's basketball team played 2 exhibition games over the weekend. The men traveled to the University of Florida on Friday night, losing a hard-fought game, 110-88. Kevin Capers led the way for the Mocs with 20 points. FSC then traveled the next day to Knoxville to take on the University of Tennessee. The Mocs came up short, losing 105-80, with Capers leading the way again with 24 points in the game. The women's soccer team played Nova Southeastern on Saturday. Sophomore Sarah Goolsby scored a goal in the 87th minute to send the game into overtime. In overtime, freshman Christy Legois gave the Lady Mocs a victory with a late goal, sending Florida Southern into the conference tournament with a 2-1 win. FSC will travel away to face third-seeded University of Tampa in the first round of the conference tournament on Tuesday. Our volleyball team picked up 2 more wins this weekend while also honoring Dominique Hale for senior night on Saturday night. The Lady Mocs took a 3-0 victory over Nova Southeastern on Friday. They came back Saturday to pick up a 3-1 win over Lynn University. With the win, the Lady Mocs moved to 19-8 overall and 8-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. Our men's soccer team has made its way back to the Sunshine State Conference tournament. Senior Luke Jenner scored the only goal in a 1-0 win over Nova Southeastern on Saturday. The shutout victory earned Florida Southern its first trip to the FSC tournament since 2006. The Moccasins will play at Barry on Tuesday night at 7 p.m., with the winner advancing to the tournament semifinals on Friday. That's all for today. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at FSC Sports and tune in next week for more on your Florida Southern athletics. For Southern Sports, I'm David Tomczynski.
In local news, the Polk County Veterans Council will host its annual Veterans Day Parade this Saturday at 11 a.m. The parade will go through Lakeland and end at Munn Park. There will also be a ceremony at Veterans Park before the parade to honor our nation's greatest heroes. The board of the Central Florida Speech and Hearing Center will be hosting the first annual Mr. Lakeland competition on November 7th. Doors open at 6 p.m. and tickets are $60. The 12 men that have been nominated for this competition will compete in 3 categories and will collect $1 votes online up until the day of the event. To cast your vote, order tickets, or get more information, visit cfshc.org and click the Mr. Lakeland link. Coming up after the break, we have all the info on the Red Ribbon Half Marathon in Polk County. Stay tuned.
This that they called an attic, I call the garret.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This weekend, the Red Ribbon Half Marathon and Run is coming to Polk County. This will be the largest youth-oriented running event put on by the Interact Alliance. The event will be held at the Lake Mirror Complex in downtown Lakeland. Registration is free for kindergarten through 5th grade students, and pre-registered students will receive a free shirt. For more information, call 863-802-0777. Florida gets a D on the March of Dimes new report card for premature births. The state has the 5th highest premature birth rate nationwide. Polk County's preterm birth rate is 12.7% and is among the worst rates in the state. Florida March of Dimes officials say that partnerships have been put in place to reduce these numbers. Weather officials are predicting unusually high tides in South Florida this fall. These tides are predicted to be the highest next week and during the week of December 3rd. County officials say high tides can harm drainage systems and cause flooding in low-lying areas. Coming up after the break, the latest on the LAX shooter when we return.
Until 3 a.m. Monday through Thursday, Tucci's is a great place for long study nights and group meetings. The Starbucks coffee products and fresh sandwiches and pastries are great for getting you through the day or a late night snack. For full hours, visit flsouthern.edu/cafe/cybercafe. Looking for a fun new workout? Check out Turbo Kick in the Wellness Center. This new kickboxing class combines basic kickboxing techniques, sport drills, and athletic movements to keep your heart rate up. The class is taught every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:15. For the full group exercise schedule, visit flsouthern.edu/wellness.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. A 23-year-old man is in custody tonight after killing a TSA officer at the Los Angeles International Airport last Friday. The shooter was armed with an assault rifle when police say the man walked up to several people and asked if they worked for the TSA. He then opened fire and ran down a terminal. Investigators have identified the man as Paul Anthony Ciancia. Hours after the shooting, 3 men were taken to the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. The shooter suffered from multiple shots in the chest fired by authorities. Full airport operations have resumed. In sports news, the World Series concluded Wednesday with the Boston Red Sox winning the game 6-1. The series win is Boston's 3rd since 2004, the most of any team in baseball during that span. John Lackey was credited with the win in Game 6, while David Ortiz won the Most Valuable Player award for the series. Now let's turn things over to Dion Spires with this week's Entertainment Rewind.
Welcome to another installment of Entertainment Rewind, where we bring you up to date on what's happening in the world of Hollywood and local entertainment. I'm Dion Spires. Just last week, pop superstar Lady Gaga was left shaken after a fan broke past her security for a chance to meet the singer. The unnamed fan showed up at the Langham Hotel in London where Gaga was staying and allegedly hit a security guard to get through the barriers. MSN Entertainment says that the fan ran straight for Gaga before being caught and blacklisted from the hotel. The fan reappeared the following Monday and was told to leave the premises. In other Gaga news, this is the highly anticipated week of the release of her 4th studio album, Art Pop. With Gaga's recent releases coinciding closely with releases from Katy Perry, they've been made to be rivals in the music world. Perry wants to dispel those rumors. She told Entertainment Weekly that the rivalry is not healthy and that viewing the releases as competition ruins the reason for loving the music. Gaga shares the same sentiment, telling television talk show host Andy Cohen that it is unfair to pit female musicians against each other, as they're all trying to be taken seriously in their industry. It's hard to say whether these pleas will end the fan rivalry, but we'll certainly find out when Art Pop hits the stores this week. Another pop superstar is having a big release this week. Britney Spears released her new track, Perfume. Perfume will serve as the 2nd single from her 8th studio album, Britney Jean, being released on December 3rd. The track has had large amounts of praise from those involved with it, specifically for her vocals. Spears says that the song is extremely relatable and that it hits close to home for her. Could this be Britney's shining moment? Does the song live up to the hype? Follow me on Twitter and tell me what you think at FSC Rewind. That's all the entertainment news for today. Be sure to tune in next week for more celebrity gossip. I'm Dion Spires.
Thanks for joining us on FSC Today. Be sure to tune in next week for the latest here at FSC and the community. Have a great day.